Hi there, welcome back. This is Jag from Modern Work Consulting and Training. So, in my vlogs in the last few weeks, we've been talking about Microsoft Planner, right? I'm going to bore you with some more topics on Microsoft Planner because I just love task management, especially, because I'm all about improving productivity, right? And Office 365 is a great productivity tool set, as you all know. And Microsoft Planner actually is like, one of the tools that I use to manage my tasks in the work that I do. Not just projects. It could be anything that, even for planning these vlogs, I actually use the planner quite extensively. So we look at how I actually use the planner for as a content calendar for the vlogs itself in a different video down the track. But in this video, I just wanted to share some tips and tricks on how I actually organize your tasks and your boards inside Microsoft Planner. All right, enough of my face. Let's jump in and have a quick look, right? All right, here we are on Microsoft Planner, and here is we are within the Microsoft Planner Hub. Okay, from within Microsoft Planner, you have lots of plans that you deal with. Right, automatically it actually shows you the recent plans, and you can actually go and see all the plans that you actually have access to, or there could be public plans as well. Here you can actually see some private plans, public plans, and so on. So tip number one, you use the star to actually favorite your from recent plans and all plans. All you can do is, when you hover on the planner card, you actually see there is actually a star option, right? If you go ahead and star it, that automatically shows up in the favorite plans. So that's tip number one. Use the star and favorite all the plans that you're working on, and they'll appear in here and give you a snapshot of what's happening within that particular plan, and it gives you how many tasks are in progress and gives you a nice little chart to see, take a peek into the actual planner progress itself. That's tip number one. Tip two to organizing plans is, let's get into one of the plans, right? Event plan. Here, as you can see, I've got so many, boards within the planner. Sorry, the buckets within the planner, right? I can go ahead and click create a bucket, a new bucket called, I don't know, catering. I'm staying on the topic of that. And we all know that you could actually move, drag tasks between the bucket itself. So you can actually drag a task and you can drag back on and so on. So you can actually move tasks between buckets, right? One thing is also, that's tip two, you can drag. Then you have option to actually rename the actual buckets itself, right? So I wanted to make it more elaborate. So food catering, chef, I don't know, just come up with a few tasks there. But the thing is, on the screen real estate, you only see a certain number of buckets, right? So I was actually not aware of this task that I'm about to share with you, but not until today, and as I was doing some research to present this video. So I was actually using this option where I can move the buckets from left and right. Let's say I wanted to actually reorder the buckets, so I can use the move right and move left. So if I click on move left, the menu gets moved to the left. If I move it right, it moves to the right. All right, nothing interesting in that. But the thing is, you can actually use the drag and drop functionality for the bucket itself. So you can actually go press on the actual bucket name, and you can actually drag it around. So I can actually drag it there. So especially when you have a large plan with many buckets, then drag moving left and right is going to take you a lot of time. Now you could actually just use the the drag option to drag the buckets around. That's another tip to organize your tasks within plan itself, right? Then the thing though is, most people actually spend the time within the boards itself. So, but I highly encourage you to actually go and check out the schedule option. So with the schedule option, what you can do is you can actually, especially this acts like a content calendar, right? You can actually put the tasks on a date, on a particular date. But the good thing about that is from this particular view, there's two options for you to create new tasks. One is, there's some unscheduled tasks here. You can just go and say plus, give tasks a name. Okay. Finalize menu. So here and now, what you can do is, as you create it, you can actually go and say, now I wanted to put this into the food catering option, and you can add a task. But still, it's actually shown within the unscheduled tasks. What you can do is you can actually, there it is, finalize the menu. Now you can actually go and drag this task and drop it into any of the dates. So my event is on the 1st, right? So I have to finalize the menu 2 days in advance, so I can actually drop it in there, and that's bang on. It's within the actual, you actually assigned a date for the tasks that way. Not only the creating tasks from the unscheduled tasks, what you can do is you can actually select a date and then, and create a task within the date itself. So my event is on the 30th. So I'm actually going to create a task on the day of the event. So you click, all you have to do is hover on the date, and there's a plus icon, and you click on the plus to create a task. So now I create saying reserve chairs for VIPs. All right. And now the thing though is it automatically goes to the first bucket in the plan. So what you can do is now click on the bucket name, and that brings you a list of all the buckets that you have, and then you can actually go and put this onto the actual the bucket that it's relevant to. So you click on menu there, and you click assign add task. There you have it. So that's how you can use the schedule view to actually move around your tasks and also start creating tasks from within the calendar view itself. One of the few other tips that I want to share is, especially when you have, say, checklists. I think this one particularly has a checklist. No, it doesn't. Let's create an item here. List subtask 1, subtask 2, and so on. And here I can actually assign this to multiple people, like we've seen in my previous vlogs, right? So the thing is, this particular tip I've actually learned from Mike Gannotti from Microsoft in one of his videos. He's actually shared a quick tip on how you can actually assign tasks, the sub checklist items for individual people, and how you can track it that way. So what you can do is there's no option for you to go and assign a task here. What you can do though is you can actually create initials. All right. So at the start of the checklist item, you can say this is assigned to Adel, or this one here, you can go to Alex, and so on. So that's a quick tip to assign or allocate subtasks or checklist items within the task for the actual members within that particular task itself. What else? We won't actually go into the labels and things like that. I've already covered in the previous videos on how to use labels and how best to use the labels and things like that. So that's it. That's how you could organize. It's just a few tips that I can think of, and in order to help you organize your task within Microsoft Planner. Thanks for watching. This is Jag from Modern Work Consulting and Training. If you need any Office 365 consulting and training help, please do reach out to me, and we can make it happen. Thanks a lot, and stay tuned for tomorrow's video where I actually talk about how to use Microsoft Planner as a proper Kanban board.